What's up, everyone? Jaxx Finn here, and today it's recap of Vanguard Night. So last night I went to Vanguard Night, and I played Galactic Hero, and it did not really go as planned. I just got beat all day, but it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna recap what I got from Vanguard Night. We're gonna show some cards I picked up for Yu-Gi-Oh, and let's talk about my experience. So without further ado, let's get into Vanguard Night. So if you don't know what Vanguard Night is, basically, I go to my local card shop, Action TCG, and play Card Fight Vanguard Overdress in usually a 3 to 4 round tournament, local tournament for like $5. This week was 3, so we had 7 people, and I went 1 and 2 because I got the bye round 3 and I lost my other 2 games, sadly. Mostly because I couldn't find bases fast enough. During game 2, I think my first game, I kept getting 1 hero at a time off my bases. So I took out some cards in the deck. Mostly just took out the Penguins since they weren't really doing anything for me. And after 2 months of having them in the deck, they only resolved twice. So I took them out and played more heroes. So now I'm running more heroes until the new promo hero comes out for this deck. Then I'll be running 4 copies of that to help me get more bases from either my drop or hand immediately to fill, so means I can get 2 per turn, which is super nice. And also he's a constant hero, so it's like I get more hero names to scout and stuff, so that's always super helpful. But yeah, other than that, I really didn't make too many changes to the deck. It's I still like the deck a lot, and I still play it, but the Penguins is definitely holding me back. I think mostly because I don't play that many set orders, since I only ever play 4. So I took Penguins out and ran more of the other heroes, mostly just extra copies of him. So just to help me kind of get more heroes. This got some help in the deck, by the way. But yeah, took out the Penguins and just ran more generic heroes. Got the heroes because they help like a lot more get to the win condition of just kind of swimming the field with 4 attacks and getting all 4 bases set up. Since you want to be able to scout cards, so you use this guard, or just more units to attack with, which is super nice. But I honestly think the deck has a problem with in the late game of just running out of heroes in deck to scout, or just having not many cards scouted towards like the end of the game. So hopefully in the future they get a card that can scout from drop. Other than Bold Salos, since as of right now, he's the only one that can scout from drop, but he scouts only 1. So hopefully we either get another base unit that can scout from the drop zone, or we get another unit that can also scout from drop or something when in place or something like that, which to help you replace itself or something. That would be super helpful, since I do find myself with most of my heroes being in the drop zone toward the later stage of the game, which is kind of sucks, but it's whatever. But yeah, my first round I lost because I hit the over trigger like my second turn, and off all 4 of my bases I only saw 1 hero at each of them, which put me in a really bad position, especially since my opponent was stacking the top card of their deck. So it's like I never knew what they were hitting, and it's kind of just was bad for me. Round 2, I just got outpaced, to be honest with you. With my opponent retiring my units. Since he was playing Clarissa or something like that for Lyrical Monasterio, and she basically attacked my entire front row with like really big numbers. So I kept letting my rear guards die and protected my Vanguard, and apparently he draws cards off that, which I didn't know. So that put me in a really awkward position, since I either had to drop a lot of hand or let my 2 rear guards die and let him draw 2 cards, which sucked. So I got out tempoed because of that, and I couldn't put enough pressure on the board with him attacking my entire front row. So I just kind of lost due to that and just not being able to do much of anything. And then round 3 I got the bye, so I played against a Leonard Mask, like my buy round, since another person showed up who's like not really still new to the game, so I'll play with him. And I think I won that match, but I went 1 and 2 at the tournament though, which is fine. because the battery for them counts as a win. So that's super helpful for me. I didn't get the top that I wanted, but maybe next time. So with the new hero build. So yeah. I also did pick up some other cards for my other deck that I play. This deck isn't really a deck that I play consistently though. But oh my god, I couldn't grasp right now. Are you serious? But I did pick up my 4th copy of my Piercing Dragon. And a 3rd copy of my main Vanguard Solariron. So now I have 3 and 4. So now I'm missing 1 more copy of Solariron, and I am set, and this deck will finally be somewhat completed for now. Which will be super nice and to actually be able to play this deck, since I will actually be able to Persona Ride and help me build a soul, which is super nice. Sorry about if you hear the people outside couldn't grasp. I didn't think they'll have to grasp today, but okay. But yeah, I had fun though at Vanguard night. I was there till about 1:30 in the morning. Just playing Yu-Gi-Oh as well. I played a Ritual Beast against Vendreads and couldn't do anything because I forgot that I don't have extra copies of Kanahawk, Ulti Kanahawk. So I kind of screwed myself over by not having multiple copies of that card. And I was missing a few cards from the deck anyway, so it was I had to kind of replace them with some other stuff. And I forgot to put E-Tails in the deck, so that really sucked because I forgot to put my 3 E-Tails in the deck. And I only realized it once I got there, so that sucked. I played another game against, what's that called? Novell? I played Novell against, he played Novell, I played Mechanico. And I somehow won by tagging to Hungry Burger. And by just taking his monsters and tagging to Hungry Burger, which is super nice. And I also made it so that I had to kind of just make sure that he couldn't do anything, so that I can ram my monsters into his so he takes the damage. Since if you didn't know, Mechanico is a reverse OTK deck. Basically what makes you want to just ram all your monsters into your opponent's stuff and they take all the damage for you, as long as you have an equip spell card attached to them. So that kind of had to be a very awkward match, and I somehow magically won that, even though I had 100 life points left. So if I didn't draw Reflection Rondo, and he had another Hungry Burger, if he had another Hungry Burger in his deck or hand, and I didn't draw Reflection Rondo, I would have definitely lost that game. But I somehow won that, and it came out close with the victory, but it was super stressful for me. But yeah, I also picked up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as you could tell. So that's what we'll go through that too. I didn't open up the new set though, so I just kind of picked up cards that they had at the shop. I got a King of the Swamp for my T-Element deck, just to kind of help me replace, since, what's her name? Is it Kik? I think it's Kik Kellos. Their small fusion. Since that card is banned now, I'm playing 2 King of the Swamp and then 2 copies of God of the Third Eye. So they're can replace her or any other replace her or Rhino Heart, since I don't have Rhino Hearts as of right now. So they can either count as Keklos or Rhino Hearts for fusion summoning, which is super nice since I do play tier elements, so it's just super helpful for that. Plus top of that with Supreme Sea Mage, or Supreme Sea Sage. That's too many S's for me. But he can, since he's since King's Swamp is an Aqua, Supreme Sea Sage can dump him to the graveyard when he's normal summoned, which is super nice. But basically means I can put him in the graveyard for the element effects, which is also super cool. Next up, I got a bunch of punk cards. Got some Ogre. I got 2 copies of Ogre Dance. Oh, 3 actually. What's the other punk cards that I got? I got this one. Got Rising Carp. I cannot pronounce some of these names. This one, Deer Note, Amazing Dragon, and I think that's it. Yeah, picked up those for since I am playing Punk what is it? Punk Gold Pride. So I picked up some Punk cards. Since I want to place the ones from the deck build set with these, since I do like the shiny ones better. So I'll put some Punk cards as well for some ultras and secrets. Next up, we got my if I can pick them up. Next up, we got my Sky Striker cards. We got two Kani, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I thought I had this card, but I don't, which is very weird. Cause I'm pretty sure I had like 3 copies of this card, but I don't know where they are. So I picked up one prismatic secret rare, and one just super. So I picked that up. I also picked up Sage of Benevolence. Basically all the new Sky Striker stuff. Sage of Strength, and then Sage of Wisdom. I forgot to pick up the extra copies of Hamp of their Kaiju, which kind of sucks because I kind of do the card as well. But that's fine as well. That's fine though. It's not like it hurts like too much though. And I already have 2 copies of it, so it's like I didn't really need it that badly, but I just kind of forgot to get the other copies I needed for it. Since I do, I'm trying out like 2 to 3 copies, running 2 to 3 copies. But I need to do more testing though. But I am trying to build Sky Striker again, so got some Striker cards that I needed for my Striker girls. Since if you didn't know, I love Striker. They are a really fun deck to play, and I have been playing them since they came out. And I always liked seeing Striker format because Striker format is the best format. Next I got Curse of Amateur for just some extra cards for Adventure. Got their Tessa. I think that's it. Got that. And I also got a 3 copies of Water and Trench. I think it's 3 actually. That's 2 actually. 2 copies of Water Trenches of the Temple. Since I don't have this card, since this card was expensive for like a while, so I did pick it up. 2 secret origins for my adventure deck, since I am building pure adventure, so that's gonna be super fun at some point whenever I finish the deck. We got Arms of Generation for whatever deck I'm playing it in. I'm not sure if I'm playing this in adventure, in Noble Knights, Injectors, or Mechanica, but probably Injectors, since Injectors don't really need it, since their monsters are the equip spell. So it's like I always have an equip spell with Injectors. So it's like I probably either play it either in Mechanica or Adventure, to be honest with you, since I'm pretty sure with all the, what is it called, Noble Knight cards, I'm pretty sure they have both ways to get into them, so I don't feel like they need this card, but I'll test it out anyways, see what happens. Next up, we got 2 copies of Junk Archer, because I like Junk. I like Junk Archetype, and they're just really cool to have Junk Archers. I know this card was like $12 at one point in time, but I got 2 more copies of Junk Archer from the new set as well. Super cool. I don't know what I'm doing it for though, but I'll find something for it. Then we got 3 copies of Guard Mantis, and then 3 copies of Praying Mantis, which is going to basically be used for putting into my digital bug deck, since generic insect supports are really ramping up nowadays, so that's super cool. And I know one of these 2, I don't know which one it was. One of them changed the battle position of one insect on one monster on the field, which is super nice for digital bugs, since the whole gimmick is changing battle positions, so it's super nice to have. Then I got a simple Battling Boxer core, since I don't have all the Battling Boxers, I'm missing a few. So I got all the Battling Boxer cards they had for my Battling Boxer deck, since I'm getting ready for the new support. So I got some copies, 2 copies of Big Bandage, I have a few copies of Switcher. They're just not in order. Got Shadow Boxer. Oh, Shadow, just I should say. We got a Headgear, Counter Punch. Another Headgear. We got Spar, Glassjaw, which is like one of my favorite ones. Spar, Glassjaw, got Veil, which probably won't be playing the deck. And then Switcher. My favorite one is their Nova Kaiser, since I like the way it looks. The card's like super awesome to me. I love the bottom box of Cheese Monsters. It looks so cool. Then we also got, if I can pick them up, we got a Nightmare Crypto Ibley, since I do need this card for, I think I need this card for my my World Legacy binder, but if not, it probably was my sale binder, just as a really cool like interruption card, like my pointed out some stuff, which is super nice. Got Terraforming Secret Rares for the replace the common ones that I have in my my binder, my stable binder. Since I do have a stable binder, I'm putting these in there. Since the ones that I have are common or super, I think. One of the two, I don't remember. But I'm placing those with the secret rare ones. We got three copies of Super Poly, which are going to my stable binder as well. Because staples are handy, and I don't like buying extra cards that I don't need. So I'm putting these into my stable binder so I don't have to keep buying Super Polys until I need Super Polys. And then one copy of CED, because it's CED and it's like $10, so I got it, because why not? It's just CED. And I have the OT one anyway, so it's like cool. Might as well have a secret rare one from the 25th anniversary set pack thingy. So I got it. Not the one I wanted, not the Avenging the Chaos one, but not the original IOC ones, I should say. But it's still a Chaos Ember Dragon, which is like one of my favorite cards. The way it looks, and plus all of that, the Protection series from SEMA really made me fall in love with this card a lot more. Since seeing it get dropped on him first time ever in season 1 was funny. But yeah, that's it for my recap of Vanguard Night and my local pickups. Let me know what you think of everything I picked up. And let me know how you think of my deck, because I am doing an updated deck profile for Galactic Heroes sometime in the next like week or two. So you will be seeing that soon, and hopefully the new card. I'm not sure if it's out by set 12. No, by set 11. So hopefully it is, but if not set 11, it'll be out for set 12. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up 4 copies of that card sometime soon, so that I can have my true Galactic Hero deck that I'll be running for a while until either new support gets announced for Galactic Hero or I find something better to put in the deck as well. But that's it for the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, this is Jaxx Finn, signing off.